What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Mech Drops to Grandmaster. In the last episode, we did it. We reached 5,000 MMR. That means we are now scraping the bottom of the North American Grandmaster ladder. This is when we start trying to optimize our builds and strategies and try to get as high as we possibly can in GM. Let's begin. All right, first game of the day is against a high Grandmaster Zerg. There we go, almost 5.2k MMR. One of the highest opponents we've played against yet, actually. Now, so far, the TVZs in this show have been pretty epic, so let's hope we can continue that trend. A lot of healthy mix of Thor drops and tank drops, I would say, and Hellbat drops, of course. Remember that one game where, I don't know how many drones I killed, 150? I think I might have killed 150 drones that game. I'm not sure if I'm exaggerating or not. Could even be more than that, I'm not sure. I don't think we've played against him before in this challenge. We have definitely played against him before in general. I'm looking at his name and trying to channel the thought in my mind of what challenge it actually was, but I don't quite remember. But I'm 100% positive we have played against him, just not quite sure what it was in. Now, should I go for a CC first? I was going to say 4-1s, but I feel like I probably tried this already because I do really like playing CC first. We're just going to go for it, and then I hope I'm not remembering this guy's name, Zarmant PG, because he's a massive cheeser. That would be a little bit unfortunate. Well, depending on the cheese, CC first can be good against cheese. Yeah, in the last episode, we played a rematch against that macro Zerg that we played. I think it was even on the same map. We played it twice on the same map, and both games are really epic, 20-25 minutes. And this map is only even bigger. I can really imagine there could be like a best mech drops game of all time where I just spend an hour mech dropping a Zerg player. Like, I can actually see that happen. You know, as a warm-up game, that might be a little bit stressful, but I guess we'll see. I mean, I wouldn't complain, honestly. If we play an hour game now, that would be, you know, probably one of my favorite episodes, unless it's a game where I'm getting absolutely tortured for an hour, then it would be a little bit more on the unfortunate side. I'm going to try to time my SCV scout so that it looks normal. Normally you scout from the barracks, so I'm going to send it from the main a little bit earlier than at SCV finish, so it looks as normal as possible. That's the plan. I really think with these kind of timings, it gets so slim. If you calculate in the map as well, on some maps your SCV takes 3 seconds more to arrive or less. I don't think they can really detect whether you're doing a CC first or not based on the SCV scout. I think if you send it maybe, you know, 5 seconds later, for example, then actually they might know. But here, this should be close enough that my opponent has no idea, which is great. Let's see, we're going up against the hash first. Looks to be the case. Very nice. And I guess I could actually keep this SCV around to check for the third base. Normally, I would send it back to my base, but when you play CC first, it's usually smarter to keep the Reaper at home. Because even if they play hatch first 4 Zerglings, like the most standard build there is, they can send their 4 Zerglings to your side of the map. And if your Reaper is gone, the Zerglings will actually, you know, walk in and start killing your SCVs, or even worse, your reactor on some spawns here. Obviously impossible. So yeah, you have to be very careful for that. So I think I'm going to keep my Reaper at home. But I'm going to pretend to move it out, and then I'll just keep it like right here somewhere. That seems like a decent idea. And in this SCV, I'm going to save it for 3 minutes, and then I'll scout with it. I'm not quite sure that's in time. Hatch first cheeses don't hit very fast. That's the thing. That's why I'm maybe being a little bit more ambitious than I would normally be. All right, 250. Let's try to go for it. I'm going to start making this wall as fast as possible as well. And what is my opening strategy going to be? Oh, I need to be so careful. Oh my goodness. I can't believe he went for that. That is actually a proper certified psycho move. I would never would have expected that. Oh my goodness. I can totally see, you know, myself losing to that on accident just because I'm so busy commentating. Oh, wait. Is there no third base? That is... Okay, there's a third base. Okay, that would have been super, super scary. I was going to say, that's very suspicious. Let's see if there's any gases taken. No gases. Has a decent amount of drones. More drones coming down. I'm actually going to start with Widow Mines. I was really thinking, what is my, you know, opening strategy going to be? I really like to open with the Hellion drops. That's my most common one, I think. But Widow Mine drops are also very cool, and I wouldn't say underused, because realistically they're not that great without drilling close against Zerg specifically. But here might actually be decent. I'm going to get an armory already. Yo, actually, this could be a fantastic transition into Thor drops. Making the armory already. Yo, maybe this is actually a really good sequence. Like, the Widowmine drop in itself might not necessarily be that wonderful. But the follow-up into Thor drop, because I already have the armory, could be fantastic. Let's try that out this game. I'm gonna drop 4 Widow Mines. The armory is just so the Widow Mines are cloaked, just so you guys know. I feel like I explained this a lot, but it's just it never used to be like this. So to make sure I guys understand. Widow Mines now, they are visible after they shoot, which makes them pretty bad at harassment, right? But if you have an armory, they are actually cloaked and they need detection for them. That's why I always get an armory. Let's get this double factory, and then we're gonna get these across. I guess I could probably make a couple Hellions as well. This is one of the things I was really excited for mech drops, by the way. Just finding different ways to harass, because I know there's so many possible ways to harass when you are playing mech drops. Like, Mech has really, really freaking good harassment. I don't have an engineering bay, actually, so I can't make that into a planetary. That could be a little bit annoying. Let's try to get this up. Okay, that is suspicious. Yeah, I was going to say, we are probably being all in there. I'm actually going to put this back. I'm just going to make the planetary over there. Let's see. I'm going to burrow here. Oh, he's not paying attention. That's massive. We're going to get 2 cloaked widow mines up here. And he targeted the drone. Look at the hits. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely brutal. He does have a lair, but I'm very... don't think I understand what's going on here. He has a lair. Okay, so it is a Nidus. I was wondering, like, what... You know, it looked like he was going to go straight across. Okay, so this is going to be... I'm actually going to put it next to this one. This is going to be a planetary. Defensive planetary. I know it's pretty crazy, but it might actually be necessary here. So this is going to be a planetary. I'm going to put my units so that he can't put down a Nidus on the edge with an Overlord. Like, I don't want to give him space to place it. And then actually, I can make some depots here, too, so he can't place a Nidus. It is actually a very cool play. Look. I'm actually just blocking the Nidus from going down in my main base. I enjoyed it. This is great. Let's see, there's one more space for a Nidus. I'll just make sure to block everything out here. I imagine he's putting it down right over there now, which should be okay because I have the planetary at the front, remember. He did clean up my widow mines, but he's not mining from this and we can see it. Now, this is the weird thing about making a planetary. Is that, you know, I don't actually have that base anymore. So that is going to be perhaps slightly problematic. I'm very curious. Maybe I should go for the Thor drop still. I'm going to put 1 tank here. And then I'll put 1 tank a little bit closer, covered by these widow mines. He doesn't have Ravagers yet. And then I'll be able to drop 2 Thors on his face. Yo, this defense here is actually sick. I kind of think he's still going to try and put the Nidus in my main at some point, though. And we're going to fly the command center over there. Sometimes you get the opportunity. Here we go. Let's get a 5th CC up. So I guess instead of the command center being here, now it's here. If I get into the macro game, which would not be that bad. Now, the funny thing is that I don't have space for the armor in my natural anymore because I blocked out the Nidus. So I guess I'm going to have to put that one on the high ground, which is still completely fine, of course. Now, okay, so he's making a spore. That could mean that he's trying to transition. And I feel like as soon as I get these couple Thors across the map, he's going to have to go back. And that's when we're going to be able to take our bases and stuff and be... well, yeah, I wouldn't call it pretty safe because obviously he could still attack us with the Nidus. But I think it's going to be a decent situation. I'm actually going to make another command center as well. Like, this is the thing with Mech. Like, you have so many minerals compared to gas. Oh, the widow mines! Wait, how did that not shoot? Okay, that's kind of crazy. Wait, the Overseer might die. I think the Overseer might die. Yes, there you go. Okay, that is beautiful. He's sending more roaches across. But guys, he's not going to break this planetary. That's the thing. Like, oh, he's going for Mutalisk after probably because he's making all these gases. Like, he can break the tanks. You can break a lot of units with, like, mass roaches. He is not going to break that planetary. And now we have the planetary up here. He's probably falling back, which means I'll be able to saturate this base now. And I feel like we've actually played this perfectly. I'm just going to go and kill that hatchery. The hatchery is going to go down. Then the Ravagers are going to go down as well. Wait, guys, he didn't send enough roaches back. Queens do not kill Thors, remember? Queens are horrible against Thors. Look at those queens trying to tickle my Thor. Do you need to micro that one? Okay, there we go. SG. Oh, that's literally 1 HP. No! Oh my goodness, that's 1 freaking... Okay, that's sneaky, man. Okay, we're not gonna forgive that. That's just cruel, okay? I thought I was safe, you know, saving my homie there, and then one freaking roach pops out and 1-taps my Thor. That is straight up not cool, as I would say. Now, actually, these widow mines are gonna be very useful. I didn't really think about it before, but... these widow mines are gonna help against Mutalisk too, right? Which is really nice. Oh, that's... more creepers than I would have imagined. That's gonna take me a while to clean up. See, he didn't spread more than this looks like, though. Did he? Did we just go? Okay, that's actually pretty nice. He put so many creepers in the same place that we could clear them all up. This one, I guess that command center is gonna go. Should I still make it in between, or should I get my 5th base already? I mean, more than anything, I need medevacs, but I feel like I'm in such an economically good position after killing this. Let me just scan the spire. It's probably... Yeah, there you go. I was going to say it's probably in the natural, but it wasn't. But we still found it, so that's all right. Let me try to kill that one. I have 7... Oh, I'm going to have 8 medevacs, actually. I don't think I have enough units to actually put inside the medevacs. That's a little bit unfortunate. I think it's probably smarter for me to just straight up go for this 5th command center. I don't think He's gonna have anything to punish me. Oh, I need to make turrets here. I thought I already did. He's gonna have anything to punish me with besides mutas. And mutas can only be in one location at the same time, of course. So I could get either base up on the side, and that would already be a really good play. Can you please dissipate? There you go. Okay. Creep always takes a little bit longer than you would like, guys. It's just the rule how it is. It doesn't have a specific timer. It's just like, you know, it's longer than you would want it to be. That's always what it is. Okay, there we go. Let's attack this with my thors. There's not that many mutas. That's important to notice, by the way. You can tell that I definitely did a good amount of damage to him. I'm actually gonna bring these widow mines with me. Okay, look at this freaking drop, guys. Oh my god, he scouted me. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna go across. Like, I don't think he can stop it if I drop in his base. Like, I don't think he has enough Mutalisk for it. It's a little bit of a crazy move. Just like this is, trying to kill 2 turrets with Mutalisk. Actually wasted a little bit of time there, and that's going to give me the opportunity to get into his main base. And see, I don't think he has anything, to be honest. I don't think he would have had the time. He must have just been droning up and trying to get more gases. Here we go. Triple Thor coming out. 4 Widow Mines as well. Let me siege those so I can actually kill the roaches with those. Okay, I need to do some good micro, though. There we go. Let's pick that one up. Can I get this one as well? There we go. Oh, I didn't quite save that one. The micro is decent on the thors. Is it going to be good enough? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Maybe, well, actually, I do have a lot of healthy medevacs here. So I can pick it up. No, not with that one. You absolute psycho. Okay, that hurt. Never mind, guys. Well, yeah. Well, actually, in the end, I think it was decent. I was going to say, if I didn't kill these workers, I think it would have been pretty bad. But now we killed all of his roaches, which in itself was not going to be enough. But then I saw we killed the workers, and that made me pretty happy. Yeah, he did actually... Does he have this base too, maybe? No, okay. How much gas can you mine from 3 bases, huh? I even killed that one. Like, am I the only one that's surprised here? Like, how did he get, like, freaking 25 mutas up after I killed his 3rd base? All right, I thought that was going to be a pretty easy finishing move, to be honest. But, yeah, evidently it wasn't. Let's try to get these medevacs repaired up. I think it's time to go for the move that no Zerg has yet been able to stop. And that is dropping Hellbats in every single base. Because so far, every time we do that, we just kill 5 million drones. Now, I don't have Blue Flame yet. I also don't have servos yet, which doesn't matter. Like, I'm not planning to drop, you know, a massive amount of Hellions in his base yet, so it should be fine. I have so many freaking thors. I need to be careful. Oh my god, the splash damage there was disgusting. All right, let's do it, guys. Wait, is he standing there? Okay, he's actually coming back. Okay, 7 medevacs with Hellbats, guys. What kind of devastation can we do with this? That's the question. Okay, I mean, he doesn't have enough bases for me to drop these in, you know? He would, I think that's 7 medevac. He needs 7 bases for me to actually, you know, have a base to drop for every medevac. Now, I do need to get some sensor towers here because the mutas have been quite annoying. Let me try to get these back here. Oh, there's only 1 turret here. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be a little bit rough. Mutas, well, there's not that many mutas anymore, actually. I thought it was going to be a few more than that, but no. This is going to be a decent enough trade. I mean, he's killing my workers, but he's losing mutas for it. And I mean, obviously a better, you know, financial situation than he is. Okay, I guess these are going to go into the natural. This one is going to go here. This is not a base yet. These ones are going to go in the main, and one is going to go at the 4th base that he's probably rebuilding right now. Then I'm going to get a sensor tower. Now he's going to see I have the other base, and he's definitely... Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, he's definitely not going to be happy with that one. Yeah, 46 drones. He really spent all of his money in mutas. He had nothing else. He had 0 Zerglings, 0 roaches, 46 drones against 69 HCVs. Nice. But I think it was a pretty clean game. Like, the drop... I'm not convinced it was the most efficient ever. I mean, we're still 7k against 11k in resources lost, but it did the job. Fantastic warm-up game. Let's go to game number 2. All right, game number 2 is going to be against Maximus, a 4.6k Protoss player on Dragon Scales. Now, I have to say, guys, last game, I really did like that opener. Like, if you don't play with Hellions, you're a little bit worse off against Zerglings. But the Widowmine drop into the really fast double Thor actually kind of worked. And... you know, the defensive planetary in the natural, it's a crazy strategy. It's not something I would usually recommend, just so you guys know. Copy that at your own risk. If you get Roach all in when you have the economic advantage, it's actually a play you can go for. I've done it before once in a tournament match. And I remember the casters laughing like crazy because it's just a move you would never see a pro do. But you guys know me, I like to do weird stuff that I just invented. And actually, it kind of worked out. Now, what are we going to do against Maximus here? After that last game, I am kind of in the mood to just go for, like, a reactor Widowmine drop. Yeah, the problem is we can't really follow it up with a double Thor drop as nicely against Protoss unless we play against Stargate. I'm sure if you guys are Mech drop enjoyers, you remember that game where we played against the Protoss on Neo Humanity, the goldenish, yellowish map. And we basically won with 2 Thors flying across because my opponent played double Stargate Phoenix. Now, obviously, not every Stargate play means they're going to go for double Stargate Phoenix. It's a pretty extreme build order, but still, it was very cool, and it proved that double Thordov can work against Protoss in the right circumstances. Now, I wasn't paying attention here, so I'll probably have to pull another SCV to not get owned here by one probe, because getting owned by a probe is particularly painful, more painful than getting owned by, you know, an actual army later on into the game. I do need to get a scout, although I'm going to go scout right now. Okay, if you want to play any kind of reactor factory build, this is just a must against Protoss. If you're going, oh, we're getting very late cannon rush. Is this a strategy, or like, why is it so late? I could just make a bunker here. Like, this is kind of fascinating. Wait, can I still wall that off? No, that would have actually been very funny. I'm not even sure how seriously I need to take this, to be honest, because, like, you know, like, I'm Terran, I'm a Marine. Like, well, what's gonna happen here exactly? I don't even know. All right, well, we're gonna kill that one. I guess I'll just make a factory. I don't really need the bunker. The bunker was more, you know, in case he was gonna go. Should I even repair that, actually? I'm not 100% convinced I should. Well, maybe I can, actually. Yeah, why not? We'll repair it. It's gonna be. Oh, where are you guys going? Okay, for a second they were just. I don't even know where they were trailing off to. I'll just target the probe. It's pretty easy to target that. There you go. And now what? My opponent. Dude, this was such a weird. I'm confused. Like, I know I like to give you guys educational commentary, but like, why is it so late? I feel like this cannon rush hit me 5 supply too late. Like, I genuinely don't understand, like, what kind of cannon rush this was. Oh, I do have a cool idea for a mech drop, but that means he has to stop following me. That's a little bit annoying. Well, let me make sure I attack this. Yeah, I think he's not paying attention there. There's actually a really cool counter to cannon rush you can do, which is quite literally just proxying a starport. Ooh! You can actually hit that. Okay, that's well done. I didn't think you would be able to. You can just proxy a starport and then drop, you know, a couple of Hellions really, really fast. Here we go. I'll just shoot at Zealot away. Go. Get back. I can actually just start attacking this cannon. And if he comes back with the Zealot, I should be able to just kill it, I think. Yeah, he's not paying attention right now, so the cannon is going to fall. And then he doesn't have a Cybercore yet, so I can kill the gateway. Oh, I am going to be supply blocked. Okay, I'm very tempted, actually, to kill some of my own units, because I think a fast 3 Hellion drop would just own him here. So I have... Oh, there's a Zealot coming out. Do I care if he scouts my Hellions? Probably not. Like, that's the thing with cannon rush. Like, it doesn't matter if you scout the things, you still can't do anything against him because you did a cannon rush, you know? So I really don't think I care. The supply block here is definitely giving him a better shot, though. Like, if I wasn't supply blocked here, I would guarantee you guys that he was gonna die. Now, I'm not so sure. And keep in mind, I still have to follow this up into mech drops, which might be a lot more awkward than, you know, doing like a normal 3 racks. Otherwise, I'd be pretty happy with the situation, but low eco mech drops, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna make that happen, actually. I think I should be going for some kind of a tank play anyway, just so I don't die to like stalkers. It's also not unlikely that my opponent is gonna go for phoenixes here, because I feel like cannon rushers, they very often like to go either Stargate or DTs. So, you know, whichever one it is. I mean, DTs would be nicer for us, because DTs do not kill a medevac, very simply put. Sometimes Stargame is not that difficult, guys. It's just as simple as that. DT doesn't shoot up, medevac good. Let's go. That's the logic there. Now, I think I'm just gonna start making Widow Mines. Let's see. He must have a cannon here, else he's crazy. Okay, he's crazy. And it's DTs. Yeah, I mean, I read him like a book, I guess. I really thought he was gonna have a cannon there. Oh my god, that is gonna be this guy. Guys, he doesn't have a gateway. I forgot. He literally doesn't have something that could have produced all this time. He just walled off his natural. Okay, that is so painful. Can we get another big hit? Oh my god, this is freaking brutal, guys. He even activated the overcharge. He's straight up not mining. This is gonna be really sad for him because he can't warp in any DTs. Like, I'm not kidding. I think he has no money to make a Dark Templar. Can we get a big hit? Oh my god, guys, this is just beautiful, man. This is... He's been countered so hard. He's not going to forget about this one. Let's see. Should I make a Raven, or should I just... I think I can just keep making medevacs, to be honest. I'll just keep the... yeah, I was going to say, I'll just keep the Starport on there for decoration, like if he scouts. But yeah, look, I said he wasn't going to have money to make DTs, right? Tell me I was wrong, guys. 18 minerals in the bank, absolutely disgusting. How many probes did I kill with this? 32? I killed 1 probe with my Marines. These Hellions killed 31 workers, guys. And honestly, they didn't even really die. At this point, I mean, I figured the game was just over. I wasn't even paying attention there. I lost one of them. 31 workers for 1 Hellion. Now, that's a trade. If you get cannon rush, you're welcome. This is your next strategy. Proxy the Starport for extra flair. For now, let's go to game number 3. All right, game number 3 is against Boogie, a 4-7 Zerg player that I believe we have not played against before. And we're going to be playing on a big map. This is the map where we played the ultimate TVZ late game in Battlecruiser with a Mind Through Grandmaster. Obviously, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. And I think it was even the same positions, actually. I remember building planetaries over here. Excuse me, over here as well. Like, really just covering the entire middle of the map with planetaries. Now, how am I going to reach a similar level with mech drops? Now, this is a big map. I'm very inclined to play greedy here. I'm actually going to go for a CC first again. Let's just see if it's just a good build. Because I feel like in the last game, we did it in the first game, right? If I remember correctly. First game on Ancient Cistern, I believe we did a CC first. It felt quite nice. We had a lot of money. We could get our mech drops going and a third CC at the same time. And as I say that, I build a barracks on autopilot because that's just how I roll. This is actually, by the way, I'm not kidding. If you are talking, sometimes you guys talk about difficult challenges for me, like not speaking for a second challenge or something like that, you know. What really is a challenge is not autopiloting to a build. Like, keep in mind, guys, I played as a pro for many, many years. At this point, it's already a year ago that I retired, by the way. Time goes pretty fast, but I played as a pro for many, many years. And almost every single game, you put down a barracks at 16, followed by a gas. And if you're distracted by anything, could be myself, could be someone walking in the door, or I don't know, anything. You know, a little itch here, the barracks goes down at 16, always. Like, I was even talking about the fact that I wanted to play CC first, and I still plopped it down. That's just how crazy the muscle memory gets after you play the game so much for so many years. But yeah, it's okay though, because I'm still going for a macro game plan. It doesn't really matter. I did go for a CC first. I guess the variety is nice, but I'm definitely going to experiment more with the CC first in the future, because it just felt very nice. And maybe actually it's even better that I'm going for a Reaper Expander, because then I can compare, you know, check I'm not actually biased, that maybe the CC first is kind of garbage compared to the Reaper Expand, you know, and that's what we're going to find out now. I'm going to send the Reaper across right away, of course, playing against the hatch first as well, as you can see by the timing of the creep and that hatchery. If you're wondering why I see that so easily, it's actually pretty simple. If you scout with your barracks SCV against Zerg, if it's a hatch first, the hatchery is either finished barely, or it's about to finish, like 98%-ish, right? If it's a pool first, like a normal pool first, it's not even going to be close to finishing. It'll be like yellow HP, not even orange yet, so it's pretty easy to check. Okay, he's going to give me a couple Zerglings. No, okay. For a second, I thought he was going to give me them for free. That would have been pleasant. Not going to happen, though. I'm actually going to try slightly different this time. I'm actually going to go for a 1-gas third command center. I think I can probably go for that. Oh, I need to get out of here. I forgot this is also a big map. The Queen gets out a little bit faster compared to when my Reaper arrives. Oh, we actually got 2 Zerglings with that somehow. But yeah, I'm going to play a little bit greedy here. So I'm going to make the third CC on 1 gas and then see if we can still get away with like a Hellion drop. Maybe this way I can kind of negate the disadvantage of playing Reaper Expand compared to CC first, because we're still playing economically. And if anything, our attack is going to hit even faster. So maybe this is a pretty decent build order after all. Now, he is going for a normal timed third hatchery, which means that I'm going to have to save this Reaper for a little bit. Keep in mind, I always say this number. I'm just going to keep stamping it to you guys. I love giving tips while I'm, you know, playing some absolutely ridiculous strategies. But 3:45 to 4 minutes is always the time you want to go back in with your Reaper. If you guys are thinking, why is a third hatch? What are you scouting for? The most common Zerg cheese is actually with a third hatchery. And that is mostly because if you don't make a third hatchery as Zerg, it's already obvious enough. If you play a late third hatch as Zerg, your build just sucks. So if you do that against, you know, on pretty high level like this, 4.7k MMR, then it's just too suspicious. Like, I'll just counter his build instantly, and if he's going to play a macro game from that, I win. So you need to make a third hatch. Oh, he's actually going to get away with that Zergling. That's unfortunate. And then at this moment, 4 minutes, that's roughly when they make their gases for the actual standard roach line that they want to do. Get doing this gas over here. Saturation is actually looking pretty good. I saw drones there, which is already a really good sign that we're not being cheesed here. There's no roach warren here. There's a roach warren now, but no gases. Okay, that is kind of weird. The thing is, I don't think that's really an all-in roach warren, to be fair. Like, can you attack with a roach warren that late? I'm not sure, guys. I think it's pretty hard when you play against roaches to kind of guess sometimes, but I don't think we're going to be attacked by that too early. So I'm just going to get my gases, and then I get my extra factories. Maybe my Hellion drop can actually give me some more information. As a Terran, it's always really good to scout with attacks. Wait, oh my god, we have a disgusting blind spot here. The only spot where there's no creep. Look at that. Okay, that is actually gross. No spore to protect it. He's going to... Okay, that was... Oh, got a nice lineup there, and we're out. There we go. Maybe you can even go to the natural. I can drop in this little nuke over here. If he attacks with the Zerglings, I can get a really big hit. I think I'm just going to sacrifice these for drones, actually. See, there's still no gases. The Roach Warren is still up, but there are no gases. So it's safety roaches, I suppose. Man, we killed so many freaking drones with that, actually. That's kind of disgusting. I'm going to make an engineering bay. I do regret making that an orbital. Like I said I was going to play greedy, but... if there's roaches on the way in any capacity, I really do need to get my planetaries. Our planetaries are so good against roaches. The other stuff isn't, right? Like, you know, 2 mines. Not really gonna do that much. Now, maybe if I fly over the middle of the map, I can actually see if there's any units out here. That'd be a pretty good start already. I mean, if he's smart, if he's alerting me, he saw the medevac with his Overlord, he is gonna try and dodge that with his units, of course. That'd be a good move. Armory is gonna finish in 20 seconds. So, yeah, that looks like a bunch of defense. I'm considering... No, I'm not gonna be that stupid. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm considering still going for a Thor drop, if you guys remember me talking about it. Thor drop is countered by roaches, so you shouldn't go for it, but I was still considering going for it because he looked so passive. At this point, my army is going to finish, and he has no spores, guys. There you go. These are going to stay undetected for a while. Might even get some... Oh, this medevac is lower than I would have liked to see. Okay, he does have a spore here, so I'm actually going to try to do this. No, only one got out. Oh, that's unfortunate. If I had 2, I could have done this move where I put them both in the gaps in the minerals, but... only one of them got out, unfortunately, so that's not going to happen. Now, I do need to get a couple more command centers out, else we're going to be in trouble. There's not enough gases for me to have to worry about mutas, so that's really nice. Wait, guys, is he actually... Oh, no, the spore's going to be too late, I think. I'm going to get a fat hit with this one, and with this one, too, I think. Watch this. Oh, my God. Yes, I think we got 10 more drones or so with that. That is absolutely beautiful. Now, let's try to go for my 5 command center setup. And then I'm going to start spamming medevacs like crazy. Yeah, I really... Wait, the lair wasn't even finished. Okay, yeah, I think I see what's going on. He was also playing on the greedy side. I was kind of thinking this Fort Hatchery feels a little bit earlier than normal, but it's because he was actually a little bit greedy. So he was playing... I mean, his build is pretty cool, I have to say. That's the kind of build I would try if I played Zerg. He went for 1 gas roaches, just a few to defend, because roaches make you very safe against almost any kind of Terran play. Like... Even a 2-base Salem with Marine Tank is really bad against roaches. Well, for that, you do need roach speed. So maybe this version, Hedon, is not that safe against that. But generally speaking, it's good against 2-base Salens. It's really good against Hellbat attacks, of course. So I do like his builder, I have to say. But it is a little bit greedy. The lair is not finished. And that means that I have nothing to worry about in particular. Right? Like, there's no mutas that are going to come anytime soon. I don't even have any thors yet. I mean, if there's mutas, I don't think... This is my anti-air. Look at my anti-air, guys. Isn't it majestic? My one anti-air called Billy. Probably not going to do the job against the million mutalist, though. But, you know, it's there. It's doing its best. That's all I can say. Let's try to get these gases over here. I do want to make some turrets just in case. I feel like with my 5cc setup, I am rich enough that I can afford just getting a bunch of turrets already. Gonna go up to 8 gas. I'm actually gonna start doing some Hellbat drops. 4 medevac Hellbat drops. Are we gonna start already? Ooh, we're gonna start early this time, guys. I like this. Now, I do need to get Blue Flame for this to be fully effective. Also get some turrets over here. Like, I really think I'm in a great spot economically. Well, to be fair, he could have droned up already. Like, this could be a totally even game. But I don't feel like I'm in a rush to get, like, a big army out or anything. And that's pretty important. If you see 2 medevacs, by the way, how many would actually expect that it's a Hellbat drop? Everyone would think it's like a double Marine drop, you know? He probably was convinced I was playing Mech, and then he sees 2 medevacs, and he's probably like, what's coming towards my base right now exactly? I'm not quite sure. Let's see how many drones we can kill. This is the first one to go, and it's in the base without queens. That's fantastic. Here. Oh, he actually pulled the queens away at the perfect time for me. Look at that. Drones are going to fall. Yeah, this one is going to go to the natural, right? Yeah, I believe it's going to the natural. Look how many drones are dying, guys. This is already a really beautiful attack. I don't think he's going to see this one coming. Oh, he actually did turn around just in time. You go here. Where are you going? You absolute psycho. Here we go. Get some more drones. If these had Blue Flame, this would be the best attack of the century, by the way. Yeah, I killed so many drones and lost so much mining time for him. This was fantastic. I think it might even be a good idea for me to set up an extra starport already. Normally, I do it a bit later, but I really want to go for a big drop to finish this game off at some point. How many tanks do I have? I want to say about 12, maybe? What is that? 11 tanks? I want to get Blue Flame is about to finish, right? Yeah, Blue Flame is about to finish. I'm gonna go for the same drop. Billy, you have a job to do, Billy. I was like, where's my anti-air? And then I remembered, yeah. All right, Billy, all you, bro. I mean, I can't really assist him there, so that's unfortunate. He's going to take a while to kill that, I'm afraid. But he's going to get there at some point. At least I hope so. All right, we have 8... Well, I was going to say we have space for 8 Hellbats. We have 4 Medivacs. Where's the other one? Oh, it's over there. And I'm going to do the same thing, but now I'm going to do it with Blue Flame. I feel like this attack... Okay, for a second, yeah, I guess I'll have to cancel these. That's actually quite annoying. To be fair, I didn't really have space anymore to build anywhere. I feel like that move is just going to keep him occupied, and then at some point, I'll have a massive amount of tanks, like 20 plus, and then I'll just be able to drop 20 tanks in his main, and then he dies. And that's also where the second starport is kicking in. This might actually be the cleanest I have executed the strategy overall. Like, I feel like so far, the way this build is going, this actually looks pretty fantastic. And we're going to go to the main with that one. Oh, he has Corruptors now. Ooh. That is an interesting play. He recognized that I was just going to go for mass mech doom drops and he made Corruptors. I really hope this doesn't mean... Oh, there's so many drones going to fall here. I hope this doesn't mean that there's Brute Lords on the way. Because Brute Lords would, you know, kind of ruin me here. Actually, thinking about it, Mech drops... Oh, maybe he misses this one. Mech drops... Oh, yeah, it is going to be Brute Lords. Mech drops pretty good against Brute Lords because I can avoid them. It's just if he plays the quote-unquote perfect late game, that's going to be a little bit of a struggle, man. He's losing so many freaking drones. Look how good these Blue Flame Hellbats are. Oh, he didn't notice this one Hellbat and he's suffering for it. This one is also still killing workers. Oh my god, look at this guy. 9 kills on that one Hellbat. Now I move this one to the other side of the mineral line in another blind spot. Look how many workers are dying to this. 13 kills on this Hellbat, guys. Look at it. Oh my god, 14. I tell you, these jumps are just insane. Hellbat jumps are just freaking god there, guys. Let me tell you. Now, how many Medivacs do I have for this one? Maybe I can even still survive. One more hit. I want to kill more. No, okay, unfortunate. All right, let's see. How many Medivacs do we have? A decent amount. I mean, normally that's obviously a fantastic amount, but for mech drop standards, I would say it's merely decent. And I'm going to bring... Should I bring all these Thors with me? Like, his army is not that big. 4 Thors against potentially 9 Brute Lords, though, might not be the trade we're looking for. I think I'm actually going to do the move, and I'm going to do the split push again. I really like the split push. It's my favorite move in this show, I think. Like, going for your half your army on one side, because no one expects you to do that with Mech. It's so crazy to do that with freaking Mech, but it's just... It really works. Like, trust me, guys, this move is awesome. Especially if we didn't see these Medivacs. Oh, okay. That is bad. I never got any upgrades. I thought I was probably out like 2-2 by now, but I just never got any upgrades. Okay, wait. I want him to see this first. Watch this. His entire army is now moving to the top side. And then, as soon as he's getting close, my scan should probably reveal him. As soon as he's getting close, I'll fly into his main base. Oh my god, he has a lot of drones here. There we go. I see his army is over there. I'm actually going to see these tanks in a really good spot. Oh, this spot is actually beautiful. See, is he going to attack? Oh, he does have Vipers. That's good by him. And now we go to the main base. I'm not sure if he saw it. He only has 1 Brute Lord, guys. This one Thor can actually deal with that Brute Lord. Well, he does have a bunch of Vipers there. Look at this. And now the main base is completely covered in chaos. There's the rest of the Brute Lords. But this is what I was talking about. This is how you can outplay them with mech drops against Brute Lords. Because now all of his Brute Lords are on this side. I can actually run away with these. And his entire main base is just gone. There is no main base anymore at this point. Now, it really sucks that I didn't get upgrades, by the way. Like, these units would have done so much better if I actually even had 1-1. So that is, yeah, it's a pretty bad mistake, not gonna lie. Let's try to saturate this base over here, drop some more fields. I do need to get more command centers. You guys made fun of me for making 30 command centers in, what was that game? In the Battlecruiser Widowmine game on this map, actually. But it's pretty good to make mass command centers, you know? Like, you're pretty rich. And the Brute Lords, guys, he didn't actually move them. So now I'm just going to be able to get in here. Okay, that is a pretty strong parry bomb. I mean, those Medivacs... Actually, maybe I should save these. I don't think I'm going to be able to escape. Or I don't really want to escape, rather. Yeah, exactly. His army is over here. So I think I'm just going to bring these back. I could also go for Widowmine drops on top of the Brute Lords in the future. So I'm going to start preparing for it. Wait, can he even defend it? Like, he didn't bring the Brute Lords back home. Can he defend this at all without the Brute Lords? Like, the Brute Lords are not going to kill that base, you know? It's a planetary pretty hard to kill with Brute Lords, especially if you have the armor upgrades. Man, look how his entire main base is just gone. I think it's freaking beautiful, personally. He doesn't have the Vipers here, guys. Wait, I can micro with my Medivacs. Oh, I need some more Thors here. Check this out. if he doesn't pay attention, I can actually kill all of his broodlords with these thors. Check this out. But I can even try to micro this to perfection. Check this. Oh my god, this is beautiful, guys. There's nothing he can do against these. Oh my god. I'm even distracting the broodlings from attacking my army. Wow, this is actually art. Tell me this is not art, guys. Oh my god, he's losing the broodlords to 2 thors and medivacs. Man, this is actually the coolest move ever. I don't even have upgrades. Normally, oh, I have 1-1 now. Normally, you need upgrades to beat these. Oh, this is actually so freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie. I had this idea in my mind for ages, and this is the first time I ever got to execute this. I always thought you could probably kill infinite broodlords for free with a couple thors and medivacs, and it actually freaking works. That's freaking 9 broodlords or so that are gonna die to 2 thors, and the thors aren't even low HP. Oh, dude, they actually might keep microing it though. Just so it looks pretty, you know. Don't want to throw. Okay, guys, tell me that was not beautiful. You guys enjoyed the hell out of that, I'm sure. That was crazy. Now, I did lose my planet. Oh, why are you guys going back? I did lose my planetary in the end, which sucks, and I'm kind of low on money. But keep in mind, I made a lot of CCs exactly for this reason. Wait, I think, yeah, exactly. I didn't hotkey these again. That was slightly underwhelming. There we go. There's the rest of them, guys. Exactly for this reason. There you go. I'll say it again because else it's underwhelming. Okay, let's try to kill this tower. But actually, dude, I have way too many medivacs. I kind of want to drop into the main again with my entire army. I'll make sure to kill the rocks first, I think. Let's see. Oh, he does have a lot of broodlords, you know. That is not a bad army. I mean, there are limits to the micro, you know. Am I going to be able to out-micro 20 broodlords with vipers? The answer is probably not. So that's why I'm not even going to bother, and I'm going to drop 5 gajillion thors in his base. Like, he can kill my bases all he wants, but I'll be able to out-expand him easily because his army is hella slow. So, let's see. How many is that exactly? 15? I want to guess that's about 15. All right, here we go. Oh my god, this army looks insane. Can you imagine dropping this on top of your opponent, guys? Oh, this is beautiful. Everyone should experience this at some point. Dropping, you know, 10 thors in your opponent's face. It's art. Try to save these, actually. I can probably save all of these. Put it down here. And this one. There we go. And then, oh yeah, he's not even going to try. We have just outplayed him significantly. He has 155 supply. He has a good bank, but he knows there's just nothing he can do. These broodlords are not going to finish the game at some point. I even had more thors here already. Well, vipers are really good against thors because of blinding clouds, but I could have... Maybe I should have dropped on top of the broodlords with the thors. That's also another move. But yeah, I think maybe I couldn't have killed him right away, but I definitely was going to win this game. He didn't have eco left, and he also realized I could have... Maybe even saw this, actually. I could have just been taking all the bases on the left. Everything he had was going to die. And that was another beautiful episode of Mech Drops. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Resources lost. Pretty civil. 5k difference. Pretty nice. Not amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Adios.